Okay, so this is just going to be a quick video on how to export your video once you are ready in Adobe Premiere Pro. So this is a video that I made. It's only about 30 to 40 seconds long. And when I'm all done with it, first off, what I did is I did render in to out.
Are you looking for ways to
Just
get other
so you can see there's a green bar across the top. I rendered everything to make sure that my preview of the video was going to be as close to the final video as possible. Otherwise, there might be some issues that I haven't identified yet that could pop up. So I do render first to preview it. Then I go to File, Export Media, and up here, so one thing you do is you could do match sequence settings. Some people do that as like a quick way to kind of match up with what they've already got. Personally, I prefer to export it in really high quality, so I'll go down to QuickTime, and generally I'll choose HD 1080i. If you're doing something a little lower quality, or if it's all just stills without any photographs or anything, you could do 720. Or I say photograph, you don't have any like actual footage of videos that are high def, then you could maybe, or high end, you could drop down to 720. I usually use 1080 because normally my videos include people, particularly me. This one doesn't have any people in it, but it's only 30 seconds long, so I just went with high def anyways. Then down here, output name, you would choose the folder and name your file. Down here, what I usually do is, you notice that it said custom preset. I jack up the quality to 100. Again, normally my videos have people in them, so I want the quality to be as high as possible. And then I'll come down to use maximum render quality, use frame blending, and then I will click export. Another thing that you might want to keep an eyeball on is here where you have source and output. In particular, you want to pay attention to the resolution, which tells you how big the frames are, and then the frame rate. So I have my sequence in Premiere Pro is about 30 frames a second, and I'm exporting at 30 frames a second. So you definitely want to have those be consistent. I've also got 1920 by 1080 pixels for my source, as well as my exported output. You could also see that my audio is at 48,000 hertz for both. So there's a couple things to keep your eyes on that you may notice some glitches between your source and your output to kind of keep your eyes peeled for. And then if you have a bunch of them that you're going to be exporting, you could hit Q and let them build up, and then hit export and let lots of them run in the background. For me in this case, I've only got one that I'm exporting. Again, it's about a 30-second video. It's about 45 megabytes, so I hit export. It'll do the audio first, and then you'll see now that it's exporting the actual video. So yeah, that's just a quick little video on how to export.